Alright, you guys, this is Erby, Jess's big stops. Anyway, they said that this horse was started on the head side. Jess roped the barrel and drug it around on him. A couple things I can tell you about this horse is he's a super nice horse. We do have x-rays of his front feet. We x-rayed him because when he came here, he was super lame. Erby. Jess is just a little bit frustrated with him because he's the kind of horse that when you first get on him every time, he's going to see if he can take advantage of you, and that's just the way that he is. And so I don't recommend him for like a beginner or a little kid. I just don't. And it's not because he's not going to buck. He tried to big stop right there. He kind of tried to big stop and just got a little tangled up. But man, just let him walk. It's okay, Jess. You don't have to keep loping him and try. It's fine. He can just ride around. Jess likes to go fast. So here's the deal. We x-rayed both front feet. He has 0 signs of navicular. There's nothing wrong with the navicular bones. The angles were just bad. So basically we put some front shoes on him and we went ahead and picked his soles up off the ground and he went right back sound. He's not on anything between shoeings, like he's not on Previcox, he's not on anything. I don't know what she's trying to get him to do. I don't know if she's trying to get him to side pass to the gate. By the way, that drops off. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it has a big drop off. So he's a super nice horse. He'd be good for somebody to trail ride. Again, he was started on the head side. But as you can see, we have shot him. He's got shoes on that kind of just toe off the back just a little bit. Long story short, he was super lame. I mean, I just don't want anybody to think that he came to us because there was no reason. He was lame. He was super lame. He was head bobbing lame. If you trotted him, he would trot and just absolutely head bob lame, like just be bad. So we, again, x-rayed the feet, found nothing on the x-rays that were a reason for the lameness. So Dr. Hanlon said, let's shoe him. So we shot him and I would say he was better the first couple of days after, but not, it was about a week. It took about a week. So we shot him and we did do Previcox, I think for 10 days after the shoes, because Dr. Hanlon said we've got to get the inflammation out of the interior hoof capsule. So we put him on Previcox for 10 days. And I want to say it was day 5 to 7 that he became sound. So I was a little bit nervous because on day 10, when we were supposed to discontinue the Previcox, I was like, is this horse going to stay sound with no Previcox, with no anti-inflammatories? Anyway, long story short, yes. Tinley, that's enough! But he did stay sound with no Previcox. Dr. Hanlon, after kind of a long conversation with him, just kind of told me that what he figures happened is this horse had his feet completely spread out and the soles were so thin that he had severely bruised the soles and it had caused some internal inflammation of the feet. What we did was we shot him, got his soles up off the ground, and we treated the inflammation inside the hoof capsule. And now the horse it's been 3 weeks since he's been shod? Has it been that long? 2 or 3 weeks for sure. So it was about day 5 or 7 that he went 100% sound. And then day 10, we discontinued the Previcox. And now he's just sound. He has shoes on. He's a good boy. I don't think he's going to work for a youth. And I don't think he would work for a novice rider. Because he'll do little things to where he kind of tries to see if he can get away with it. And as long as you don't let him get away with it, he's fine. He's absolutely fine. But I just think if you were to let him get away with it, he what?
He likes the camera.
Yeah. I do think if you let him get away with it, though, he could probably be a bully. But Jess doesn't really have any trouble. Jess, we turn him around to the left right there. Jess is just... Does he neck rein? That's okay. Does he neck rein? Or do you kind of have to... Okay. Just one hand on the reins. There you go. Now turn him. Come back to me. Just turn him in some circles right there and make him keep turning. Keep his feet moving. You can tell he's like, okay, I mean, he's just a funny horse. Like, he's just super funny. You can tell he's really, really broke. And he's just a little bit of just needs somebody that's going to ride him more frequently, probably. Seminole, you could ride one time a year and he would never do anything wrong. You could keep Seminole in a stall and let him get fresh, and he would be the same every time. This horse right here, when you give him some time off, you can just tell. Like, he's like, okay, go the other way. Like, I'm going to see if I can get away with stuff. Like, nothing. Like, he doesn't try to buck or be naughty. You can just tell, like, from his demeanor. He knows. See, like, right there. Where's he going? What's he doing? Why are you doing that? And then he's like, So he's really good with Jess, and I think he's a really nice horse. But again, I do think that he has gotten away with some stuff in the past, and my kid needs her freaking butt busted, man. You hear her? Just screaming her head off. For those of you who can hear my child in the background, she has Chick-fil-A and her phone, and what she's mad about is she wants to go to the house and play with her dog, and because I will not let her go home and play with her dog right now, she is just... The world is falling apart over not being able to go see my dog. She's fine. I just know that somebody's going to hear it and be like, is that child okay in the background? Yeah, she's just throwing a fit because she wants to go home. He's beautiful. And really, he's a good boy. And I think he's not been ridden in like 45 days. So, yeah. But we did get him back 100% sound. And Dr. Hanlon does not think there's going to be any complications further. Like, this isn't a horse that's going to require... You might just need to keep the same kind of shoes we have on him just to keep his feet up off the ground so he doesn't stone bruise. But other than that, we don't see a whole lot. So, yeah, he's been racing up the fence line. Yeah. All right, you guys, this is Erby, and he is beautiful. And his Coggin said he was 10 years old. I mouthed him, and I would say he's definitely not older than 12. So we'll just say he's 10 to 12. So he's beautiful, and he's a good boy. Yeah, how about this pose? Does this look good? All right, you guys. Yeah.